Alright folks, welcome to this video. In this little episode here, we're in the heart of the Scottish countryside once again. And we've come back to Glenisla. We're still keeping it local. And this is the wee river which comes from like the overflow of the Loch Chandra Dam. And last time I came up here for a walk, good few months ago now, like I noticed this little dam here had been breached. Like a part of the dam wall had fallen away and the water was coming through, so I've come back today to see what it looks like. I wonder if it's been fixed or it's maybe gotten even worse. So this could be interesting. It looks like the river's been so high here recently. All the grass is flattened. It's only like 4 degrees Celsius right now and I'm shivering. I was going to put on the woolly hat and I totally forgot. I've got it in the car. I'm sure I just saw like sheep or something. There's like tons of sheep running about over here. Can you see that? Going up the embankment at the far side. Oh, I'm shivering folks. I hope the image stability is working today. Like, this is some little control shed here for the water. Yeah, look at this little pond. It's such a nice little spot here, with the noise of the water running over the overflow. We'll go down here and have a look. Oh aye, real deal. Yeah, at the far side there, it is still coming through. Look at this folks, this is incredible. The water's so deep here, it's crazy. Like this bit here is like the overflow kind of bit. They must have like a big tap in there, like a valve, and they open it from the other side, let the water out. But like at the other side it's gushing out through the cement. Like I think one day that'll just go. The cast iron pieces will be left like with no cement below them. What a cool little waterfall though folks. I honestly thought they would have fixed that by now. That's why I was curious to come and see it. Like, they would have to drain it down to fix it. Yeah, at this time of year you can see there's like a square thing at the water down there that they open to release the pressure out of here. In the summer, this is all these like reeds and water plants, they all grow up like through. It's just, you can hardly see the water at this corner. Yeah, it's probably not advised to actually come down to these locations, but I literally was just curious. Get it for this angle. All these things are like a feat of engineering. Again, there's an even bigger dam further up. Well, I'll keep that for a warmer day. This is just a smaller dam, but like, judging by the stonework and stuff at the other side, it could be quite old. Oh, this has been like built up with stones as well. So I'm not actually sure what sort of year this would have been put in. It might have been the same as the dam further up, like Loch Chandra. This must just be some like little monitoring shed here. There we go, folks. Look at how stony the terrain is up here. This is how it used to be in our back garden when we lived up Glenisla. It was just like a stony hilltop at the back. Some of this will have been like washed downstream. It's crazy the amount of big stones around here on the ground. I remember one time I came up here and I thought when I was at Loch Chandra that I would be able to come down the other side of the barn, and I just could not get across the barn anywhere. It was an absolute nightmare. And in the end I did get across, but never again, folks. It's really difficult to get back across to this side. I might have a look further up here. It's cool to hear adventures list and just like find a new spot and just how we explore. Oh, look at the way the stones is built here. This must be a really, really old wall, kind of along here. And this has maybe been the old road that went through the Wed, whereas the new road kind of runs along up the top. Look at this old in here. These stones are massive too, like. Look at that. Old dike. That's so cool to see that, like. I wonder if that was like an original access route down here to this little dam. That could have been what that is. Massive bits of timber being washed downstream down here. I can hear sheep. I'm not wanting to upset anyone's sheep. At this time of year they could be lambing, so you didn't want to be like causing them any aggravation. Like, this is a demonstration of how cold it is today, folks. Look at this. Look at the ice there. There's no water flowing down this stream, like. Yeah, this is crazy here. Like, this whole hill I'm standing on is just like stones. Oh, aye, the burn's fairly flowing. There has been a lot of wet weather. Yeah, it comes to like a dead end kind of bit here. I could continue on up to Loch Chandra, but we're on a different mission today, folks. It's cool just having like a little short video here. Again, we'll just have videos every day I can possibly do. And a wee explore like this is just a bit of fun. Something a little bit different. And it was so interesting just to like to see that dam still actually leaking through. Then one day it'll go and those houses will get flooded out potentially. The water's been flowing over here recently too. It looks deep here. Kind of what this looks like in the summer, it would be a prime little spot for a swim. Looks like you could have a bit of fun just kicking about here. I can see the sheep through in that other side of the water there. It's crazy to imagine like back in the day when like this dam was put in. It's crazy to imagine the history. like what sort of people built it. They were probably in like top hats and everything back then. Maybe carrying the stone up here on horse and cart. I'm really wanting to go too near it here because I'll sink. I don't want to end up underwater, folks. Look at this little sandbank that runs out here. Wow. That's the view down to the dam. That is cool. Sometimes cool to get a new angle or perspective on like these local little spots. And often if you come, you just walk up the main path and then back and you never see nothing. It's cool to see the way they've built that. Like, if it got really high, then it would start running over that next section higher up. And so it would never just like, it would never be out of control. But if that whole body of water just went away out of there at once, there's a chance there could be like a bit of a tidal wave going down that would flood houses. That's how I'm surprised that the cement's not been fixed. But then it's maybe never been checked. Maybe nobody looks at that. Look at all these big stones just lying in here. Crazy, folks. It's a winter jungle. There's no many leaves on these trees, but everything's still green on the forest floor here. All the moss on the dead trees stays green all year round. And then that's us back at this wee hutty. Yeah, so I'm not sure if like Loch Chandra and these wee dams and that are like backup supplies for like water supplies for folk. Again, there could be backup water supplies for Lintrathen or anything like that. Because I'm not sure like what they do, like if they can raise the level of the river by opening and shutting that tap. Again, maybe the river flows into another area that they need the water. There could have been a mill further down here at one time and that's what they used the river water for. But maybe now it's like obsolete and that's how the dam just sits there like. But Loch Chandra Dam further up, that's like big with the fishing game. It's a beautiful massive loch, like my long time subscribers will have seen it. Look at this, I love the way that this old fence is just like draped over the top of the wall. It's knackered. Again, at one time all these stone walls would have been just like perfect, brand new. And over the years they just deteriorate more and more. It would be cool to lift this lid up and have a look under. I'm so curious like what's under there. It's maybe water pipes leading from the dam somewhere. Anyway, there you go, folks. Another short little walkabout. I'm sure I'll be back very soon with the next adventure. So I'll end this one here. Thanks very much for watching and we'll see you in the next one very, very soon.